What's up? Yirmiyahu ben Yisrael. All praise to the Most High. And we're going to talk about a crazy story in the space of Christianity, where, again, just exposing this false religion, the false begotten Son. Think about this. Uh, the title of this news article says, Married Teacher Preyed on Teen Students at Private Christian School. Now it says that Crystal Frost, who is a 35-year-old math teacher, confessed, allegedly, to the sick acts in Alabama. And then we're going to go on to read this right here where it says, an Alabama math teacher at a private Christian school is accused of having sex with two teenage boys who had both been her students, according to an arrest warrant obtained by Fox News Digital. Crystal Frost, 35, a married mother of three, resigned last month from Crenshaw Christian Academy, known as home of the Cougars, no pun intended, for its football team, after she was allegedly caught exchanging explicit photos with a student on Snapchat. Frost sent an obscene photo and asked that the student send a photo from the abs down, according to the police report. Now, let's before I keep reading, in a guy's mind, any teenage boy's mind, probably thinking, yeah, these two kids, these two young Isus, most likely, they had the time of their life and blah blah blah. But let's flip this story around. Let's just say it was a male math teacher who had been having sexual relations with two female students. That would be looked at a whole different angle. That'd be like, oh my goodness, dude needs to get castrated or something, right? People need to treat, if they're gonna talk about if you're gonna talk about equality when it comes to gender relations, then you have to treat women who have to bear their own iniquity as well as the men have to bear their own iniquity, because you can't just, especially this monster woman, just getting a slap on the wrist. Absolutely not. You're gonna have to treat her the same way as you would treat a man in this situation. But we're gonna continue to read the sick story from this Edomite woman, where it says, the school received an anonymous tip that a 15-year-old student identified as GT had a nude breast photo of the math teacher on his phone, which he had shared with some classmates. And it goes on to say, an administrator confronted Frost, who allegedly admitted to a different photo she sent to the cheerleaders, where she pulled her Nike shorts up high, allowing her butt cheeks to show, took the picture and sent it as a joke. So not only is she just targeting boys, she's just just perverted to all children regardless of the gender. And how could that even be a joke? Again, remember, this is a 35-year-old woman who is supposed to be an example for children. Married woman, actually married Christian woman, to get even more specific. So again, this is why Christianity is a joke. You have many more stories and crazy things going on in the Christian world that are very unchristian, which is why Christianity is a joke. Clearly, this woman is not taking Christianity serious, messing with kids in such a fashion that would put her job at risk, throw her life away, throw her marriage away. But hey, she still has Christ, right? But we're going to continue to read this where it says, Frost resigned August 24th, and the next day, the school reported the incident of the Luverne Policy Department, which launched an investigation. A student told police that GT had shown him the breast photo and then dropped the bombshell. He said GT and the teacher had been intimate. In August 29th interview, GT admitted that his teacher sent him the lewd photo and then offered him sex. They met on a piece of land owned by his family in Pike County at least 4 times for the sick contrite. And then it says, it's showing as you see in the photos, shows, this predator her husband and their 3 kids. And I mean, not really judging here, but I mean, she is a very hefty woman, and I guess you know her husband's not getting the job done, so she has to resort to demonic acts with kids in order to, I guess, get her fix. But hey, this is just exposing the lies of Christianity, exposing heathen activity. Because again, it wouldn't make sense for Yah's chosen nation, the men and women and children of Israel, who are these black and brown people, to be mixed in with the heathen as well. That's why Yah said in Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 1, learn not the way of the heathen, nor be dismayed by the signs of the heathen. For the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain. A tree from the forest is cut down, and worked with an axe by the hands of a craftsman. We're going to go on and finish this wild story right here, where it says, on another occasion, when he went to feed the dogs as part of his chores, she met him and performed oral sex on him in a car. The student said he put an end to the disturbing relationship in early summer. Police tracked down a second teenager, a 16-year-old student identified as AP, who was Frost's student the prior school year. Frost allegedly used the same tactics to prey on him. So she already did her deed with one underage male student. She's like, I need another, and then just keep going down the rabbit hole. And this goes on to say, after he started homeschooling, Frost allegedly sent him a photo of her breast before asking if he knew a place to have sex, the police report said. So she's supposed to be an adult situation, and she's asking a little boy if he knows where they could do it at. This is, it's like some sick comedy. You think about it, but hey, this is the Christian world right here. It's not all, praise JC and all this nonsense when people love defending a man that never existed, a man that goes against Yahweh's law, statutes, and commandments. This is what they defend, and this is one of his disciples. Yeah, this is one of his disciples. One of these heathen, of European descent. But it goes on to say, the 2 men on a farm, only once, where they allegedly had oral sex and intercourse. The teacher made no conversations with him from arrival to ending of the sexual contact. The report said after the encounter, Frost allegedly sent 2 more lascivious photos and then blocked him from Snapchat. Wow. She's like, you know what? I see that this little boy is not trying to mess with me no more. I'm gonna block him and then probably go try a next one. Clearly this woman's a monster, and this was supposed to be at a private Christian school where you'd see this, in like public schools, but Christian school, you would think that they adhere to the lies of the New Testament, and talk about the waiting before marriage and all this other stuff. Which that's another thing. It's that whole lie about fornication being waiting before marriage to have sex. That's a lie too. But that's for another video. Where it says, in a police interview, Frost allegedly confessed to the depraved conduct and was arrested. She is charged with traveling to meet a child for an unlawful sex act, electronic solicitation of a child, 2 counts of a school employee engaging in a sex act, and 2 counts of a school employee distributing obscene material to a student. I see everything but her, having to be charged as a sexual predator like they would like a male. In this case, I better see her name on the registry because, by definition, she's a monster, just like, any, predator that, Chris Hansen have caught on the show or something of that nature. But it goes on to say, Frost could not be reached for comment. It says a spokesperson for Crenshaw, which was founded in 1968 to provide children with a traditional Christian education, declined to comment. The school is located about 50 miles south of Montgomery, Alabama. Who would have thought? Because again, it's not only just these men out here who are performing, these lewd acts with these kids, trying to, use their power of being in a position to educate kids in order to use that to their advantage, to take advantage of these kids as well. It's these women as well. Uh, and this is one of the many Esau's who I'm pretty sure I made a video like a little while back of my woman also laying with the dog. Again, heathen behavior. Not saying anyone's perfect or whatever, but I don't see this in the Israelite community. I'm just gonna keep it 100. You're not really seeing this pop up left and right. But then again, when it comes to Babylon being 70% white population, uh, by definition, by just logic, if there's 74% of a group of people compared to 13% group of people, it's going to be the 74% that's going to be doing most of the crimes, most of the killings, and things of that nature, compared to 13%. But that's not what the media is going to tell you. They're just going to lie and say that black and brown people are committing most of the crimes. So apparently they come out the womb like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan or something like that. But yeah, it's your Miyahu. I'm out. I'll praise to the Most High. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody. Shout out to everyone who watched the video until the end. Uh, have a great one, whether you're from the House of Israel or a Gentile. I'm out. Peace.